morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Who wants to
Well, apparently, yes. We're partying. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show Christmas party,
Annual
my friends.
drunk show.
It is Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. We've got a mod here. We've got Irvin on digital, so you can follow along at the party.
That's where we just let off our
everything.
stress. You know, you got parties you go to for Christmas for
Everyone's
your work.
just doing their own thing.
when you go to a
corners,
party,
different pockets, you meet different people.
You don't really have a plan. You don't have an agenda. You're just going there to relax and have a good time.
have conversations with friends, meet some new friends.
Like Ahmad said, Tawana's pulling up, so I said let's do him around 8:20.
Twan is going to receive the championship
band.
belt from the Rapid Fire.
You know, so they have real jobs as well. So
Yes.
I
And
said,
we
well,
appreciate them
unfortunately.
being here.
Yeah. So our house band Easy Band is going to give us a variety of songs because somebody was actually not just one. People were requesting, guys, that y'all do that Taylor Swift song or one of the Taylor Swift songs you guys did a hybrid of, like a mix of.
Was
a
it
fusion.
Anti-Hero?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all
So
do Christmas
song
songs
first, and then we can do that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Easy Band on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. La Navidad pasada te di mi corazón, pero al día siguiente lo regalaste. Este año, para evitar el llanto, lo daré a alguien especial, special.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Easy Band.
From George Michael and with Wham and Last Christmas to Taylor Swift, Easy Band's Anti-Hero on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
Another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Anti-hero.
Dulce is going to get her vocals right. Let's hit it.
Tengo esta cosa de envejecer sin que sea más sabia. Las noches son mi atardecer. Mi depresión trabaja el turno de noche y la gente, esa gente que yo ignoré.
I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis.
Tell us the last time.
I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming.
For the last time, it's me.
Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. Must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Gracias. All right, and as we said, we don't really have a plan because at a party, it's like whatever music is coming to you, you're just going to be at the party and you listen to the music. There is a Christmas song that Eric and Ryan are really excited about. I've never actually heard this song. Maybe
Okay.
I don't know that I've heard
I think
this
you've
song.
heard it. I know even when I was watching Black Doves on Netflix,
Yeah.
and it opens with the song.
With the song.
And it even ends with that song.
So
Okay.
it's a song that came out in 1987 by a band called The Pogues. Shane MacGowan is, he passed away last year.
Johnny Depp was he spoke at it because he's one of his best friends.
Oh, okay.
In Ireland, I believe, was it?
Yeah, they're an Irish band, and it's called Fairy Tale of New York.
Yep. And it's when you hear his voice,
Is it a Christmas song or is it the song you like?
it's a Christmas song.
okay,
It's
okay.
Christmas.
But when
He's
you
talking
hear
about
his
Christmas.
voice, you're like, how did this like this
'Cause
guy
it-
singing?
you know,
He talks like this.
Well,
Man,
it's the same
you
thing
can
as
hear the
AC/DC.
whiskey
How
in
did
his
that guy get a
voice.
But
record
it's
deal,
so
right?
It's just such a
just
good
captures
song.
the season.
Especially in Europe, this is like their number one song for Christmas.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
really?
But
Okay,
yeah.
well, let's hear it for the first time here on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I love
104.1
it.
KRB, The Pogues.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain tune. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. But the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty queen of New York City.
when the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the junk they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk,
You're an old slut and junk lying there almost dead on a drip in that bed.
you scumbag, you're not happy Christmas, you're ours. I pray God it's our love. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, "Go away, babe," and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
I could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you.
The boys of the NYPD chorus are singing, "Go away, babe,"
And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
I love that song. Eric loves that song. The Pogues.
Oh,
Fairy
brings back
Tale of New
memories.
York. It just, I
Especially
know
because-
it's a polarized song. A lot of people don't care
It's
for
the number
it.
one song like in most countries.
It's just
in the UK,
so
No,
or
with our
Ireland?
listeners.
What's that again?
Well, if you did that, then
How
we'd be
did
like,
you-
we wouldn't be doing prank calls if we
Right.
went by that.
Hey, Eric,
Yeah.
tell me how, because you said it brings you back memories. How did you grow up with this song?
No,
The
I
Pogues?
mean, I'm 87, so yeah, I've always heard it.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I
mean,
know,
I've
like,
never
it's
heard
such
of
a
that.
pretty song.
Yeah, and you said it's on the show on Netflix.
Black Dove.
Black Dove.
Even
Black
opens
Dove.
with that's why I started laughing. I'm like, wow, this is so weird.
I
how
know.
it's-
As soon as I started watching it, I was like, oh my God.
Like over in
Yeah.
like London. And
Yeah. Oh, I love a good
Ireland.
Irish jig. It was.
But-
It was giving me.
Shane
life.
McGowan was legendary. He was like just a life. I mean, he passed away last year, but
Around
he was
Christmas
like,
time.
yeah.
Oh, is that right?
And he had like a serious drinking problem,
As you could tell.
very bad.
Also, didn't George Michael pass away on Christmas Day? Isn't that
He
so
did.
ironic that
Yeah.
he has one of the number one 40 years now?
The man who sang
Wham.
Last Christmas
Yeah.
had his last day on Christmas.
That's so crazy. All right, so if you're just tuning into the Roula and Ryan show, it is our holiday party. It is the drunk show. We call it that because over the years we were having different things come into the
Thank
studio.
you for indulging Eric and I, by the way.
That was very nice.
love that song.
That was very nice. Now listen, we had Try It Tuesday with foods from Argentina. Was it 2 weeks ago? A week ago? Gosh, I feel like time
Pedro
has
would down.
flown.
Pedro.
A week ago, I think.
It was a week ago, right,
Yeah.
Pedro? Okay, so Pedro is from Argentina. Well,
I'm from here, but yeah,
you're
my
from
family's
here, but
yeah.
you're from there, so you go there a lot. And you brought us different foods to try, and they were all delicious. And you have an alcohol collection.
It's
love,
a passion.
like
yes.
Eric does.
No. I'm not even close.
Where people would
I'm in like the
line
minor
up-
leagues. I'm just like a double A team.
And he's
Yeah,
major
and
league.
he's like the
Yeah.
Houston Astros 2022 champs. So
Yep.
where you would line up to try and get a great deal on something back in the old Black Friday days, people would go camp out on Thanksgiving Day at Best Buy to get those TVs.
Did you camp out like a Total Wine or Specs or something?
Yeah, we went to Total Wine on Saturday. Got there at 3:40 a.m. And I was-
3:40 in the morning.
my
What's
God.
a
Now that is-
have
that
for
is a
you?
dedication.
Well, they don't open until what, 10?
10, but no, listen to this. I wasn't number 1. I was number 23.
Oh my God.
And what was it that y'all were there trying to get?
So Total Wine, there's their annual big bourbon drop, and they send you a list of all the crazy bottles that are coming out, and it was one of the harder to get bottles for retail. That was the
Okay.
biggest thing. So it's just a bottle only comes out once a year that you can get for retail.
So when you walked in, did they give like a voucher, like one bottle of this kind, or could you pick, or was
No,
it
you just see
even-
the table and you pick what's there. But everybody's talking to each other, trying to figure out what everybody's
wow.
going to pick, and it's all strategy too. You don't really want to tell everybody what you're going to get because you don't want the other people behind you knowing what's going to be left.
It's
Type
almost
deal.
like the stock market.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is so
you're
weird.
inflating.
And you say retail because you can get these things, but like at small mom and pops, they jack the price up like
$600, $700, $800 or something.
Yes.
These
Oh
things.
my.
But you can go get it for what?
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have learned that in the
So if you get up at 3, if you're
bourbon
already up.
education of Eric, and my husband also
Yeah,
likes.
your husband does,
My
too.
husband and Eric talk a lot about this stuff, and Total Wine had called. I guess on this list, you get on this list, and if they call you and you have this thing, you can buy something for $80, but on the internet you can sell it for $600. But y'all never sell it. Y'all just have it sit on your shelves.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it.
And how does it make you feel being such a
drinking special
connoisseur?
days.
You're such a connoisseur, and Mumbles and I are having Fireball.
Did y'all already do your shot?
A little
No.
piece of you
For
dies.
those that missed this,
We'll do
Mumbles
it.
is visiting in the
Mumbles,
studio
grab
for the
some
first
cups.
time in a long time. Mumble's such a part of our history here. For 13 years, he worked at KRBE, started as an intern at 20.
It's not a Christmas show without Mumbles.
I
No.
know,
He's our
Mumbles.
Tiny Tim.
We're so glad you're here,
God bless us all.
Mumbles.
Yeah.
And Mumbles was known for his Fireball love, but Mumbles, you said you've kind of
Always.
given it up.
Did you
now.
retire from it?
Pull that
Here,
mic
here.
closer to
Grab
Mumbles
my
there.
mic, Mumbles.
I did. And, I get a little crazy, so Caroline doesn't like for me to drink it either.
So you're like Frank the Tank from old school. Like, we're going drinking in the quad.
Like he would beat up Tyler Fry, who's on, used to be on at nights, but now does weekends and fill in for us.
Yeah.
Like I'd see Mumbles drink, and then he'd start beating him up. Just
Oh
start
my
hitting him.
Oh my God.
Poor Tyler. How
Well,
you beat him up?
cheers to a new year
right,
in
you ready?
2025 for you guys.
There we go. 3,
Merry
2,
Christmas.
1.
3, 2, 1.
That's like a triple shot. my
Oh
friends.
yeah.
That ain't
Now
just
it's
one
Christmas
shot.
time.
Oh, that burns.
That's tasty.
Yeah, we're over here having this super pure blends from the barrel, and over there you're like kicking back the plastic
Fireball,
bottle.
fireball.
Fireball. All right, so coming up next, we are going to meet the man that is a super fan of the show. He's super loyal, and he is going to take the belt from Eric for the Rapid Fire Quiz Championship.
Oh, you
we
got
are
a Sharpie?
giving it away,
We do have Sharpies.
and
but
I really feel like Eric might make a fool of himself because you're entirely too invested
I don't know if I'm going to give it to him.
in how mad you are.
I might fight.
Oh my gosh. Just let him have it.
He's not
Play the Irish
Irish,
music
so he'll be
again, I'll start fighting.
Fighting Irish.
Get back to my
We
I
heard
found
that
out
on the-
23andMe, I have a lot of Irish in me. I'm like 20%.
Well, hold on, simmer down there, friend. We'll be right back on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Stuff you don't hear every
It's all
day.
good.
Yeah.
I love it.
So here's what we're doing. I want to remind everybody that at 9 o'clock, the window begins where you could score tickets to see Kendrick Lamar and SZA for their April show. 9 to 7, when you hear the sounder, call and be caller 104, and you're going to get tickets for the show. Now, remember, Kendrick Lamar is also going to be performing at halftime Super Bowl, so it's going to be a really hot show by the time he gets here in April. Here's what you're listening for to win those tickets.
Yo, what's going on? It's Kendrick Lamar.
833-390-KRBE.
Yeah, that's
That's
all
pretty
you need to be
easy.
listening for. And we also have gifts for you. It's our holiday party, but we have the gifts for you. We have Houston Ballet, the Nutcracker tickets for you. If you've never seen this, you can make this a tradition with your family. The Nutcracker is at Brown Theater, Wortham Center. It is going on now through December 29th. You could buy your tickets, but we could just have you be caller 10 and win them right now. Why don't we do that? 833-390-KRBE, caller 10. You're going to score Houston Ballet's The Nutcracker. And now, here's what I'm writing. I'm signing the Roula and Ryan Show Rapid Fire Quiz belt that we have used every single Wednesday for this whole year.
It was a new addition this past year.
It
We
really
thought
added up to.
we needed something tangible in the studio so you could feel like you really were a winner.
And
you
my signature...
it was kind of gaslighting Ryan by getting this belt. It made things worse.
It made things worse. And
It made us really fight.
I'm
and we're about to
sorry.
give away
I
this
thought it was
belt,
a good idea.
And we've all signed it. In my words to Twan, our loyal listeners, I said, Thank you for taking this from Eric.
Oh my
my
gosh.
God.
Now you're being
Roula.
Now you're just throwing salt in the wound.
Mine just
There
says
you
from the
go.
two-time champ.
Oh, God. Bleh, barf.
Champion.
All right, so here's how this works. Last Thursday, we were at Texas Children's Hospital raising
wants to
money
hold
for
it.
Houston's Little Heroes, which, by the way, you can still donate. If you didn't donate, 51555, right? KRBE in the text, and then you can go from there with a donation. And just to kind of up the ante for the 15-minute window that we were in, we said, hey, if we get a certain amount of donations, we're going to give away the Rapid Fire Quiz belt next week. And we got the donation, so we kept that promise. Now, yesterday, I won the Rapid Fire Quiz. I won the rapid fire quiz, not Eric, but my sweet contestant
Nobody cared
Michelle.
because it hardly ever happens.
And no, I had 11. I had one less
She
than
came
you.
in second place
Give
for
me a
the year,
break.
Eric.
So Twan was
she
in
beat
third
Sam.
place, and Michelle did not.
Sam, he managed
Why
to
are you
insult
taking
you.
this? I will turn your microphone off for the rest of the day.
I told you,
He
you
took a
Eric.
shot at
I'm going to
Roula
bump
and
you
then
over
you.
the head with
I'll
that
pour out
belt
your
before we give it
alcohol.
away.
You can
in
drink
front
some
of
me.
you.
You never
I'm
know.
gonna
There might
pour
be a
it out.
fight here.
I'm going to bop you over the head with that belt
Do
before we
it,
give it away. So
please.
Twan was the runner-up. Twan really won the belt. Twan listens to our show religiously. He texts us all the time. He's one of our first early morning texters.
Mm-hmm.
And we invited him into the studio to come get this belt. So we will have
So, Twan,
recording evidence that Twan
Are you excited
takes
to have this
from
belt?
Eric.
This is history right here. This is for the two-time champ.
Of course, I'm excited.
as the
It's not the two-time champ. It's history because it's the first time we ever had a belt for
As
the
the
great
great,
quiz.
as the great
Exactly.
Roman Reigns would say, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. Now,
Are you,
Twan,
can you gotta
Are you a
acknowledge
wrestling
me.
fan, Twan? Do you even
Actually,
does it mean anything to you?
I used to have all the wrestling toys when I was a kid. Actually, I had the
Really? Oh,
rings,
cool.
I had the
Nice.
boxing rings,
Well,
I
now
had
you
the
got the
chairs.
belt.
So, Twan, are you going to take pictures of this and taunt him
Yeah,
on
just
social
about like
media?
once a month. Probably.
Because we can see
Once a month.
photos.
Like you could take the belt to different various locations in disrespectful situations
Yeah.
and
Oh
just
my
run it in
gosh.
there. and
You know,
say,
my
all
biggest
of
fear
that.
is he's going to wear this belt and drink a bourbon with Coke or
You know
root
what?
beer or
I
something.
might actually
Mix it.
do that.
Oh my
You know,
God, it's
like
so
a Blanton's,
great.
the
Mix a
Blanton's with a
bourbon.
root beer.
That'll be your Christmas present.
And also, what we know about Twan is also an Uber driver. So you have a lot of people in and out of your car, and we thank you for promoting KRBE by listening to the station when you have all these visitors. And now you have a prop from the show to display in your vehicle.
Okay, where's that king of music, Ryan? You always play it.
Which one? Oh, the fanfare. Yeah, hang on a second.
The Imperial Butter theme.
There we go. There we
He's
go.
kissing the belt.
Bow down to
Eric
a
is
real
kissing it.
champion.
I miss you, old friend. It
Oh
was
my
wonderful.
gosh. Just hand it over already.
2024
Oh,
was
dear
beautiful.
God.
Here you go, buddy.
You're crazy.
Thank you.
All right, Twan.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir.
Isn't it heavy?
Twan has the
It's got some weight on it. It might be real gold.
I got to tell you, my friend, you got to be careful with the screws that are sticking out because
Oh,
Eric
yeah,
has
watch that in the back.
Eric has thrown
Okay,
that on the
okay.
ground when he
Liability.
lost.
Long illusion.
Cannot be responsible for you like slashing your hands up from the
No,
screws
no,
that
no.
are coming out the back, or
I'm gonna
snagging
do
your clothes like we've all snagged our clothes when we have it on.
Put that in the back of your car. Like in the,
Right.
the
This is going to be my new license plate.
That's great. The
Yeah.
rapid fire quiz belt. So
In
2025, we'll have to get a new one.
Well,
We'll get a
we're
necklace.
going to go for the gold necklace, the gigantic medallion with
Yeah, 'cause
the
you can
rapid
put the
fire logo.
in there of Rule and Ryan and stuff.
Yeah.
Make it look really
It-
cool.
Johnny
Imagine the
Dang,
Kanye-
if you're listening, please,
Yeah, Johnny
we would
Dang.
love
Oh,
a
Johnny
Rula
Dang.
and Ryan show.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I can text
good
Paul Wall.
idea.
Tell Paul Wall to text Johnny Dang to get us a big necklace.
Now we're not going to do a grill because every week somebody'd have to take the grill
But
out
I
and put it in their
might
mouth.
buy a grill. Two-time champ. Put that on there.
Re-
Oh, my God.
I
Yeah.
hate that you won, but I would actually love that.
Wouldn't that be funny just to wear it? I'm going to get cream next year, so I got to enjoy it this year.
All I can say is
I'm at the
that
Astros.
I
Just
feel
give up
almost
and
sorry
get rid of
for
Tucker
you
and get rid
because
of Bregman. Get rid of everybody.
no, don't get rid of
say
any
that.
of them. But I know something
That's
bad
what
is
they're doing.
coming our way. I would like to say you're kind of making me sad in the fact that you are so hooked on your two-time championship of this. Like, don't you have more in your life?
But
than
look how
just rapid
excited
fire
you were.
quiz belts?
Look how excited you were when you just said, "Oh, I won last week." You were
No,
so excited.
I was
imagine,
excited.
Imagine that.
I was
if it was
needling
every
you.
week.
Sore loser.
And it was the whole year.
Yeah.
But Eric, I mean, you've got a wife and two lovely daughters and your son. You got all these wonderful things in your life.
Oh, no,
and,
that's great.
and you
But this
just
is pretty
focus on
awesome.
the belt.
And Pedro, right here, he's my hype man.
Oh, big
Easy
time.
bandit, a hype man. I had Pedro right here.
Well, somebody's just tuning in. You need to explain who
Now,
Pedro,
Pedro
is.
listens to the show, and he went to Argentina to see his family and brought back, was it last week or 2
I
weeks
still
ago?
have some of the
Last
yummy
week.
snacks I've been
Bunch of the
hoarding it.
yummy food
The
from
alfajor.
Argentina.
Havana
But then
alfajor.
he, what did you tell us about you and your daughter when you listened on Wednesdays?
Oh, we always listen to you guys going to school. We always go for Eric for the rapid fire quiz.
you're
But
rooting for
Sophia
him?
wants me to win, and she
Yeah,
wants you to
I was
win,
gonna
yeah.
say, Sophia had our back.
So everybody's got their
Yeah.
picks. I know Twan, who now is the owner of the belt.
He was with Kevin, but
You're
what
an
happened there?
Ahmad
Why'd you
fan.
leave Kevin?
Well, Kevin didn't. No, Kevin's too popular already.
Because he loses.
Too many L's.
And then the thing about Kevin is when he's on fire, and he usually wins. But Ahmad, I felt the potential in Ahmad.
Yeah.
10 wins.
You know what I'm saying?
Because also the
Ahmad.
evolution of Ahmad becoming part of the rapid fire quiz, because he answers the phone and does a lot of things behind the scenes. We just had him on because was you filling in for somebody once and you were so good? We're like, oh, Ahmad's so good. When one of us was down, you would be the fill-in.
Yeah.
And then we just made you the main contestant.
In Ahmad's defense, which I know it's shocking that I'm saying this, that a few times Ryan would miss, he would do the questions.
Right. And people really like your
so
questions.
he had no chance to even play those 2 weeks.
Some of them. Yeah. And I love hosting Rapid Fire. I would love to do it again, even though Ryan hates it.
But you could do it and put Ryan in it sometimes, too.
I want to put Ryan in it.
See, the problem
you guys could share points.
The problem is when because I literally have written like maybe 5,000 questions at this point. So I kind of know.
You feel like
all
you know what
these,
the questions.
I've transcribed them all.
You don't know.
He's going to get you all kinds of stuff.
It's just fun also getting to watch you squirm.
Yeah, I know.
true.
He gets off on that.
Because we did a Christmas edition rapid fire quiz yesterday, which was pretty good.
Well,
I think we finished all the questions.
I knew Roula would get that one.
Oh, the Christmas one?
Super easy.
Yeah.
And now
Easy.
Ahmad will
Christmas.
never forget Ebenezer as the first name
know,
of Scrooge.
and I knew that, but I was just so flustered in my head, like, okay, I got to win this.
Yeah, that
and
was
then it
the
just like,
tiebreaking question.
Yeah, because you have to say your name, and then you
buzz in with your name in the tiebreaker.
But my favorite is when we don't know the answers and nobody will buzz in. Because we're like, I'm not buzzing in.
Well, that was
I'm not
Eric's
losing this
last
game.
win.
Yeah, because
You guys, you laid out. You wouldn't answer the tiebreaker.
What was the question? It was about, because the weird way you asked about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you said it was a
can't
bell
remember.
tower.
Oh.
And I was like, a bell tower? I never knew it was a bell tower.
It is actually a bell tower.
Is there a bell in it?
I would just say it's a building.
I don't know,
I've never been there.
something.
4 degrees.
This is some architect screwed up, or whoever built it did a bad job.
Yeah,
fact,
and
it's
I think
still
it was
there.
like early 1100s, like 1139 or something like that.
Something. Anyway, Rapid Fire Quiz, of course, continues on in the new year. We'll keep it at Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. We'll have a new prop to fight over every single week. So that's, it's just like
kind of forget that you're playing for the contestants.
I know. So many times.
True.
It's like, remember, there is somebody hoping that you win this for them. Unlike when Eric is out in the first round or just gives up because he's missed too many questions. He throws all the checkers on the floor and walks away with the board.
It's not boring. It's boring
Come on,
to
Pedro,
you.
it's boring, isn't it?
Oh, big time.
Sore loser.
You got that right.
Well, enjoy that, Twan. Thank you so much for being such a loyal fan of the show.
Thank you,
for
man, baby.
No,
Thank you.
spread- Yeah, man,
I don't know
baby.
what happened to her. She called all the
Whatever
time.
happened to man,
Yeah,
baby?
she stopped calling.
We
She
called
was
her man baby because she would call Erica man baby. This woman who always called the listener line, which, by the way, somebody asked me, what's the number to the listener line? It's 713-278-VENT. You can be on the Roula and Ryan show via that listener line, depending on what you're asking us or talking to us about or commenting.
The
So
woman that coined the phrase man baby for Eric, I enjoyed getting her listener lines because, I mean, she was so articulate.
Oh, when she would attack
And-
somebody, like she'd go after not just me. I'm saying like,
But she always
the
had
topic or whatever.
really good
Attacked
logic.
everybody.
where are
rough.
you, man baby lady?
Paul,
Happy
please.
holidays. Merry
Maybe
Christmas.
we could do a special like our biggest fan rapid fire. Like Twan would play for Ahmad.
Yeah, and I might give the
Yeah,
bell up.
Pedro
Who
would be-
knows?
Oh,
bring everybody
I'll
out
give
to
the bell
studio.
up for
Yeah,
that.
Pedro could play for me. He's really smart.
Oh, yeah.
He's got like, what's your side business?
Oh, I teach kids. So I'm my own tutoring business.
Tutoring.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I
great.
think I'm going to have to talk to him after the show.
Yeah.
There you go.
I need some
Help us
tutoring
with
time with our
math.
kids.
Too late for us.
God bless him. My kids
I still
asking
use
me
my
for
fingers
questions.
when I have to like, okay,
Just ask Siri.
I got to be up at 6:30 tomorrow. It's 9:30. How many hours of sleep will I get? I'm like 9:30, 10:30.
I'll do the same.
I'm like, I'm a moron. And I still won this. What does that say about all of you?
The other business at hand today, guys, is last week at Houston's Little Heroes for Texas Children's Hospital, we said that we were going to shave George's head. George is the head engineer here. Engineer George, we called him on the air. When he was single, we would talk about his single
Yeah, we had him on the show
journey.
more than a few times.
Now he's married.
From a woman
and-
from Australia.
Yes, he met
Pretty cool.
his wife. She's from Australia. She moved to Houston. And he even had his wedding here in Studio 104.
I think he's here. Have you guys seen him?
Yeah, he's
He is
here.
here.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Let's bring him
but
in
he
and-
grew this
That's him right there.
long
There he is. Oh,
man
God.
ponytail, man
Wow,
bun.
there he is.
He's
got
ready
that
to
hair.
go.
Look at that
He's
hair
gonna get messy.
flowing.
He's like a
Yeah.
wizard.
He said he'd let each one of
took
us
it
take
out of
like
the
swipe at
ponytail?
him. I go, I don't think you want that.
I thought Gandalf was in the studio.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to be all on digital. You'll see it next on the Roula and Ryan Show. Bare Naked Ladies
I
from
think
Bare Naked
that's
Christmas.
your favorite Christmas song.
You know, actually, Eric and I think found it the same
Yeah.
year, right?
I always
think
loved
you
it.
brought it up first.
It's just always
And I didn't realize she was in it.
just fun.
It's so
Festive.
great.
Because you hear the same stuff. You can hear the same, like we have
Yeah.
a Santa stream.
Yo,
Go to
yeah.
KRB.com. Put that on. No commercials, just fun Christmas
straight
songs.
Christmas music. And Christmas music not everybody plays. And I know there are a lot of different like Christmas avenues to take if you want to just hear all Christmas music, but I feel like that song does not get played, and I think it's a really good version of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. I don't hear that like even like Holly or whatever it is. I feel like it's the same rotation of like, you know, whatever.
Get burned out.
The basic stuff that you like. But anyway, we're all in the holiday spirit here on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Oh, yeah.
It is the Christmas party that we bring live to you from our studio. If you want to follow along at KRBE's Instagram, or, you know, we're going to post all these videos later of all the activity of what's happened today and who you've missed and what you've missed. And what we're about to do right now is make
based
good
on,
a promise from last week.
It was 1 week ago at this time, I believe,
there
right
it is.
around now. We've got a razor out.
I think
Now,
it was around the 10 o'clock hour of our broadcast. Because remember, we went until 1 o'clock on Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
So it was after like the 10:30 mark on the broadcast for Houston's Little Heroes at Texas Children's Hospital. And engineer George is, when we are live out somewhere remote, of course, George has to be there because he's the engineer that puts it all together and makes sure if there's a problem, we get back on the air. And George was part of our show. Maybe if you're a longtime listener, you heard him when he was single, and we were talking about how George newer to Houston and looking for somebody.
But now he's married.
Married. And one of the
Got
things I
married here
noticed
in Studio 104, had his actual wedding in Studio
Hey,
104.
George.
Hi, George.
Hey, George.
How does all this stuff work?
So this is one of the things I
Don't touch
noticed.
my board, George.
You have your hair shaved short on the sides, but you have a long ponytail that you tie at the base of
Like a top knot?
the back of your head.
Well,
Yeah.
You could do the top
it's
knot.
just
We
a
did top knot.
ponytail.
Yeah, it's a long ponytail, and none of us had ever seen your hair out of that ponytail. And you took it out for the first time, and we're like, man, I wonder would you shave your head if we could get X amount of donations? And
Twan's
we did.
next. I see you looking
Yeah,
at
Twan,
me.
dreadlocks.
Twan, our
That's
listener.
why it took you like 10 years.
Everyone's going to shave their head today. Y'all didn't know? Come on, Amon.
To your credit, you agreed to do it, and we raised a lot of money for Texas Children's.
Because you were actually part of Texas Children's as a kid.
I was. Or
Texas
Not Texas Children's,
the Miracle
but
Network.
Children's Miracle Network.
That we worked with,
I had spina bifida. I have spina bifida, and when I was a child, I had a spinal cord surgery to release my spinal cord from my pelvic bone.
Oh my God!
And that was done at one of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals up in Salt Lake City.
How old were you, George?
I was 9.
Wow, that's
crazy.
a lot to go through.
And so
Yeah.
that is what set off, because spina bifida, I confuse that with scoliosis. Spina bifida, that is your spine misshapen?
Spina
No.
bifida is where some of the bones of the spine, in the less severe forms of it, some of the spines don't fully close, so
Okay.
they're open, and the spines that because how your
L4
spine has a
and
little-
L5 and all that.
Yeah, it has a little tab on the end of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't form, and the spine forms open. So basically, you have just skin and tissue between the outside world and your spinal cord. So, and the only way that I found out that I had gotten it is me and my friend were just playing like we do as kids, and he accidentally hit me in my back, and I just lost all control of my legs.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry that you had to
gosh.
endure that.
So, but that's so great. You got the surgery and everything's great.
I know.
Okay, so that's
So-
why
Yeah.
George wanted to do something like this to raise money for Texas Children's Hospital. So now it's time to shave
Eric,
his head.
you promised me that I'd get to have a
Yep.
first swipe on
You
it.
said anyone can do it. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
you can each have a
Right now?
Yeah, do it right now. Go
Back
ahead.
at it.
Don't cut the man, Ryan.
No.
Don't nick
here we
his
go.
scalp.
He just does his eyebrows.
Oh my God! Don't do the eyebrows. That's not part of the deal.
Here we go.
Where's all this hair going to go? We have a tarp down. Who's going to clean up later?
We're going to use it as tinsel
I'll
for the trees.
clean it
Oh
up.
my
It's
God, that is so
fine.
weird.
It's a beautiful tinsel
It's clean
color.
it. Oh, it's fine.
Somebody were going to record it?
George has a shop vac.
I do.
We're good.
I do.
He'll come
Here
in
we
and
go.
clean up his own hair.
All right.
Wow. That's
He's being very ginger.
are you going to go all the way like
oh my
straight
God.
forward?
All the way back. All the way back.
Yeah, all
Is
the way
there
back.
going to be like a
You leave the
I don't know what
sides,
the
right?
terms
Oh
are
my
in
God. I
men's
didn't
barber.
think it was going to be this much.
Wow.
Leave the sides.
Well, you said shave. I went shave.
Oh my God, you're going all the way
He's
down
okay
to
with
the.
it. That's really
That's a 1.
I don't know what one is. Explain.
Pretty much.
One's almost skin.
Yeah, skin.
Well, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go just the bare razor because my ears.
Yeah.
I don't trust you guys that much.
Yeah, but we could have put like a 6 or a 5
I know, I
on
was
that. You
thinking
could have
mid-
still
well,
had hair.
Shaving.
Wait, so wait,
Six
a 1
isn't
is
shaving?
straight blade to your head. Twan, what's a 1?
A 1 is like the lowest cut
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
get before
Yeah.
you get like a bald fade.
Yeah.
So you still got like a little peach fuzz on your head.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Exactly.
listen, y'all don't understand. Ryan is very. He's very.
And
sensitive.
Ryan said
It's
one
like
swipe.
ASMR.
Ryan
I
is
know.
giving him a whole
Ryan said
hair
one
thing.
Ryan's
swipe.
doing the
Ryan's
whole
doing the whole
head.
thing.
Let me do this.
Who else wants to?
Let
Who
me
else
do
wants
this.
to take a
Look at
whack
this
at this?
Let's see, take a photo of that, Irvin. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. Here, look. This is what you look like.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
I can't say.
I say we don't even shave the sides.
Oh, wait. Hey, guy. Hey, Dr. Phil here. Listen, y'all don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I've never in my life.
Leave it like that.
Oh my God, George!
I can't wait to.
George, he looks like
that way,
yeah,
that way,
that way. He looks like he's about to sell me a magical elixir.
Yeah, doesn't he?
I'm left-handed,
Crypt
but I'm using
Keeper.
my right hand. Is that a problem?
It looks good,
No,
George.
there's a guard on there. You can.
Take my little hand. That's what he looks like. How about you take my little hand?
Am I strong?
I made this one myself.
I know one of those ASMR unsatisfying videos.
Oh my God.
You know what though? I think you look better.
I mean, you could go a little quicker.
I don't know. How fast do barbers go, Kevin? How
Pretty
fast?
quick.
Be careful.
Yeah, I was trying to be gentle. I didn't want to nick anything.
Give him a mullet.
You could rip hairs out of his head, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, go easy.
You know, and you've got a
Oh,
beautiful
no,
scalp.
you
I was
gotta-
worried
no,
that
you gotta-
maybe there'd be a pimple or
that's
something.
the right way.
You're going really fast.
Yeah, go slow.
No, she's doing great.
Roula.
Listen.
All right, Roula has now taken over
Oh my
the
God.
shaving.
Well, we're recording all
That's a
this.
lot of
Everyone's got
hair.
all this. We'll put it up
Wait,
on.
that's a
social
lot of
media.
hair. Guys,
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, a lot of
Wait.
hair.
Hold on.
You changing your mind?
No.
Kevin, you take over because you have more experience with this, with your own head, right? Don't you do
Okay,
this to yourself?
just because you're married to a bread man doesn't know how you know how to make it. Just because I'm married to a cosmetologist doesn't mean I know how to.
Yes, but you always.
We've given him the Larry Fine from the Three
with my
Stooges.
beard.
He's bald on top and he's got curly long hair on the side.
We'll have Kevin finish it off.
Hi.
All right, Kev, you finish it up.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, George, for doing this.
George,
man.
you're a
Channel your
trooper.
inner booster and give me a nice.
Shape up.
Give me a
You need
nice-
a nice fade.
Yeah, give
Are we
me
going to take off the beard as well?
Yeah,
No, no,
it's
no.
high and tight.
Don't
Oh, yeah,
take
you
off
should
the
shape the beard a
We
little
want to
bit.
take the beard.
You have the talent for that. You can do that. Way better than I was
Just
doing
leave
it.
leave the goatee and the mustache.
Okay.
It is kind of satisfying to do that.
It is.
It is like the feel and stuff.
Yeah.
The
I don't know. Does
power.
it feel? Does it feel like you know when
Kevin's
you're getting
done
your
this
hair
before.
washed?
Do
It
you feel
always
lighter?
feels good. Does that feel good, George?
Well, not yet because there's no wind in here. But as soon as I walk outside,
It's like, it's like 40 degrees
I know.
outside.
That's fun.
What a great day to do this. Where's my?
You're doing it for the
where's
kids,
my
man.
whiskey?
We are
Yeah,
in
give
the
him a shot.
Give
And
it
by
another
the way,
shot.
we're in the window for Kendrick Lamar and SZA tickets. You just never know.
At
what
9
kind of
a.m.
Gifts we
At
have.
9 a.m.
9
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah, almost like
4
gosh, look
minutes
at me.
away.
I'm
Y'all
thinking
gonna
it's
let me- I'm
after
gonna
nine.
walk out of here half shaved and go home. And
I promise we'll finish. I promise.
How's
we'll
your
finish.
wife going to feel about this?
She wanted to be here to do it, but she had to work. So unfortunately, Sam wants us to shut up.
We'll be right back on the Roula and Ryan Show.